Weston, they, she pronouns. I am the founder, executive director, and an attorney with Lavender Legal Center. You're very kind. Thank you for choosing to kick off Pride Month here with us tonight. I am overjoyed to get this opportunity to address you all at our second annual Adult Prom. Here are the businesses and individuals sponsoring tonight's event, ensuring a successful fundraiser for Lavender Legal Center. Please raise your hand as I list them if you are affiliated. Shuttleworth and Ingersoll Law Firm. Simmons, Perrine, Moyer, Bergman Law Firm. Denton's Law Firm. Optime Life Services. Deck Fund. Piper Psychotherapy. Neon Dragon Piercing. Golden Aura. New Pioneer Co-op. David Meyer and Matt McGrain. Liz Lenz. Matthew Van Nonen and Rob Lancaster. And Grinnell College. If you have a glass handy, please join me and raise a glass to the sponsors of Prom 2025. 'Twas the night before Pride. Oh, my dear friends, creating and working for Lavender these last 5 years has been the greatest job of my professional career. We've learned, we've grown, and we've served so many beautiful queers. And we're not done yet. I keep telling people that in many ways, this year feels like it's just the beginning. Our state and our country have enacted laws in 2025 targeting our community on a level that is unprecedented. Lavender Legal Center has been on the front lines of these abhorrent actions, helping LGBTQ people secure legal protections in these uncertain and ever-evolving times, like every other day. In 2023, our state legislature banned gender-affirming care for minors in our state. We have worked with countless families to help them receive care for their child out of state. Then, we would help them change their gender marker on their identity documents, including their Iowa birth certificates. In February of this year, our state legislature banned trans and gender diverse persons from updating their gender marker on their Iowa birth certificates. This law doesn't go into effect until July 1st. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's May 31st, right? Yeah, okay. Iowa Vital Records tried to enact it as soon as it went into place. They argued they could not update a minor child's birth certificate with the correct gender marker. Because Iowa doesn't allow gender-affirming care for minors. Those are two separate laws. Using this argument, they denied our client's birth certificate amendment application on behalf of their minor child. Lavender attorney Janice Binder took no hesitation on this case and rode in with her shining armor, as she always does if you know Janice. She sent a letter to the Department of Human Services Vital Records demanding that they rescind their denial and provide a corrected birth certificate, as the application should have been approved under Iowa law. This is routine. Next, Janice spoke with their attorney, where they conceded their denial was indeed not the law. After lots of go around and illogical excuses, that's me putting it kindly, this should never have occurred. Department of Human Services Vital Records amended our client's birth certificate as requested and before a requested deadline. So no litigation was needed in this case. Where would this parent and their child be without Lavender Legal Center? There were no instructions on how to appeal the decision or other instructions on how to obtain a corrected birth certificate in the initial denial letter. So how would they know what to do next? Too often, we hear stories where people gave up because they were unable to navigate this complex legal process, coupled with bad actors making cruel decisions. Thankfully, we were there from the beginning for this family and could help them secure a corrected birth certificate before it was too late. Last year, Lavender served about 75 persons with 2 staff attorneys. This fiscal year, we have served more than 235 LGBTQ Iowans. That's a little crazy, but we're a little crazy. We're a staff of 3. We have 2 attorneys, 1, myself, being executive director, fundraiser, program manager, marketing, you get the picture. And 1 part-time office manager. You can see we do a lot of impact work with little resources. These numbers are not sustainable for our small nonprofit organization, but our team is dedicated and tenacious, and there is great urgency in our community right now. We were called upon to support as many vulnerable individuals and families as we were able, and we did so with great gusto. Given the quick change in laws producing great harm for the LGBTQ community, both federally and in our state, double whammy, we expect the need to continue at this dire level. Your presence here tonight shows that you value LGBTQ lives. Standing here, experiencing queer joy, and supporting LGBTQ legal equity is radical. I want you to let that sink in. It is radical in 2025. That's radical. I now ask for your radical generosity so that we can continue this fight for equity and justice for all LGBTQ Iowans. We have donation forms available at this time. I ask that you please raise your hand to join Lavender's mission with a donation. Please raise your hand for pride. Thank you for being here tonight, friends.